This is the aerial view of a basketball court. First, let's talk about some boundaries. At the top and the bottom of the screen, you'll see blue lines. They're called sidelines. And to the left and the right, you'll see orange lines called baselines. Whenever the ball or someone's foot bounces or steps on an out-of-bounds line, that is out, and it is a turnover. Also in this screen, you'll see a red line down the middle. That is the half-court line. Next, let's talk about some boundaries within the court. You're going to see that orange curved line on the left. That's the three-point line. So any shot that is taken outside of the three-point line is worth 3 points. Any shot that is taken within the three-point line is worth 2 points. The red line on the left is the free throw line, which in full court basketball, if someone is fouled, then they go to the free throw line to shoot a free throw or two. To the right, you'll see a purple box. That is called the key. That's an area directly underneath the basket. For this unit, we're going to talk about half-court basketball. However, I will introduce some of the positions that you might see or hear about. Number one is the point guard. This is going to be your ball handler, someone who can dribble the ball really well. Next, we'll go with number 4. That's the power forward, typically someone who's taking the ball out from the sideline, someone who can set great screens and make great passes. Number 2 and number 3 are shooting guards. They also need to be good ball handlers, but they're moving a lot without the ball and taking great shots. Next, number 5, the center or the post player, typically a bigger player who can play under the basket. The rules that we're going to cover today are for 2-on-2 basketball, Mr. O and Mrs. Boljan against Mr. Madej and Miss McCarthy. We're going to cover checking up the ball, taking the ball back, what happens when you travel and what a turnover looks like, what is losers versus winners, who gets the ball after somebody makes a shot. We're going to talk about calling your own fouls and what a foul looks like. And last, we'll play some video of us in gameplay. Checking up the ball is when one player from a team and another player from the opposing team have decided that their teams are ready, and typically it'll be a bounce pass back and forth from those players. Take it back. When you hear take it back, that's referring to a change of possession. Many students will think that if the ball doesn't hit the backboard or doesn't hit the rim, then you don't have to take it back, but in fact, that is wrong. Every change of possession, even if it's an air ball, needs to be taken back. And what does it mean to take it back? That means that if the opposing team gets the ball, they need to clear it by taking the basketball behind the three-point line to reset the next play. Next, let's cover traveling. Traveling, or double dribbling, is a turnover. That is when a player grabs the ball with 2 hands after dribbling and then decides to continue dribbling. Or they pick up the ball with 1 hand and take more than 2 steps. This is the result of a turnover, which means it's the other team's ball and they are going to check it up top. Loser's ball versus winner's ball. In PE, we always play loser's ball. Now that might sound a little bit negative, but what that means is that if my team makes a shot, then it's going to be the other team's turn to take the ball up top. That is more closely related to full court basketball, because if a team makes it, then the opposing team is going to take the ball out under the hoop. What does it mean to call your own fouls? First, you need to know what a foul looks like. Anytime a player strikes another player's hand or any part of the body, even if it's on accident, is a foul. Typically, you'll see fouls when someone is going up for a layup or someone is shooting and the other player goes for the ball but accidentally hits their hand. That is a foul. And in half-court basketball, if you are fouled, all you do is call the foul by saying foul, and you take the ball up top, check it up. A player demonstrating good sportsmanship, after they foul, accidentally of course, they will always check on the other player to see how they're doing, to see if they accidentally hurt them. Good sportsmanship will also be cheering for your team. Giving air high fives is a plus, but also cheering for the other team is a good thing as well. Let's get into some gameplay. Whenever you're playing basketball, you are bound to have some spectators accidentally creep onto the court. Spectators, please respect the game, respect the boundaries. You can see here Mr. Blake clearly coming into the three-point line, and he needed to be removed. Here is some gameplay of the PE teachers playing 2v2, some light-hearted basketball. And there it is, folks. Enjoy your basketball.